In the game now. Pretty big UI there, so we're going to take a look at everything and see down the road.
Yeah. So far looking kind of like a standard start. You have
battle lines drawn, as I like to say.
Exactly, and both junglers are kind of hovering the top side, so you're probably going to see both of them start top camps and then work their way down. So we'll just kind of see how their jungle clear goes. See a bunch of pings coming down.
And there we go. Once again, the invade from the Nidalee going in to take a look at where everyone is. Looks like she's going to try and steal away, I believe, a couple raids. We're going to tag her real quick and just keep track of her.
Now,
because
KULOL has a defensive ward in this red bush. I think probably what Best Graves is going to end up doing is probably just ward over the red and just get a timer to see, okay, well, if Elise is top, then I can check and see if she's going to be at the red buff at this time. Or she's, there you go, warded the Croaks. You know, they pinged it out, they saw it, they saw that they had a ward, so both actually now know that both junglers are starting top side. So.
And that's going to be a big one as well. Now the big question is who's going to make the first move, because again, you can't actually make a move early on with both junglers after you clear your top side and then both one camp from top side and then both your buffs. You can actually do a quick level 3 gank off of that.
Yes, you
really
yeah.
can.
Yep.
And so it's going to be interesting to see if they decide to do that or not.
And, you know, I mean, they probably will. At least if I were Nidalee, I probably would. I would pressure a lane really hard. Yeah. You saw Ryze here, actually in the mid lane too, take the small raise, so that's going to put Nidalee kind of behind a little bit, depending on how she does the jungle clear. Kind of like you said, if you just take the one camp and then go to red, straight to blue, that's an immediate level 3. A lot of people do that. They'll either do a gank right after and then maybe take a scuttle crab, something like that.
So it's gonna be a good game, and I just lost my
rubber band.
Oh, there it is. I found it. But see, again, in the top side, it's very back and forth. I feel because both of them actually output a lot of damage with the passive from both champions. Like if you do extended duels, I feel Darius is still gonna win in that regard, but it's very iffy. And there it is, the good proc right there.
Damage, yeah.
That's an early level 2. That's what happens when you hit level 2 first, and it's just massive damage.
Yeah, and you should kind of know that as a laner when they're going to hit level 2, which is actually kind of interesting that he hit level 2 off of the first wave. Did he take accidentally Krug or Grump or something?
So something that you can do in the jungle is you do one early creep in the jungle. You take it from actually blue buff or red buff, whichever one you're starting at the top side, and it gives you a quick level 2, and it surprises a lot of people, so you have to watch out for it. And it's something that a lot of high tier players do because it's a very, very easy way to get early damage. Like you saw, a quick proc from Echo.
And then that's essentially why Ryze took, the small raise on from the Elise. You do have an invade here actually from Nidalee on the bot side as well.
And there we go. And it is pinged out, I believe. They do see her, and Elise is having some issues right now. Graves, CNMA doing great right there. And actually, Ryze is cutting off his Vel'Koz. Ghost has been popped by Ryze, and they're going to look to cut him off. Is he going to be able to make out? Has to flash out. Gets Root Prison up, but Flash does not land over the wall. Nidalee face bunning into the hard wall. And actually, he does so right. No, he got dove under a tower. We have to get back to the mid lane there. And they decide not to keep going. So actually, we missed it right there, unfortunately, because Vel'Koz actually got tower dove, and Nidalee tried to go all the way in, but actually had to back out, had to flash back out. So.
Interesting.
Unfortunate. Here we go, Mechanical Reaper. Gonna get stunned up. Oh, good flash out of the stun. Chenny does not get a kill. And again, Alicia's Nidalee bothering Elise in the jungle. And Zyra here to cut him off. CMN Graves is taking so much damage, but here comes Misfortune. Make it rain, slowing everyone down, doing well. And Chenny, Reaper actually just healing up under the tower.
Yeah, that's at least the one good thing about if you're losing some trades into Echo with Darius, you can at least get the healing back also from your powered up Qs. So. The Make It Rain is just so tough. Look at the damage done onto Jhin, and I can guarantee that's almost all because of the Make It Rain. That's insane.
Double Up is not doing that much work because Jhin is not staying in range right now. He does not want anything to do with that.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows the feeling of like when you get Misfortune queued.
It's rude.
You get the bounce off of it, and it does a ton of damage. It's insane. But
yeah, looking through here, I'm just a little bit worried though. Because, again, the Nidalee has done so much work just moving in and out of the jungle there, done so much to kind of weave through the enemy jungle and put a kind of stamp on top of Elise. Elise has not had any pressure, whereas Nidalee has already.
Yeah, and, the crazy thing, too, is Elise, pretty much the whole time, you're looking at it, Elise was kind of like almost just doing nothing, essentially. Like, for a while there, you saw the decision making from Best Graves on Nidalee is so quick. You saw, okay, Elise is here trying to do her blue buff. Vel'Koz is coming. I see what my Ryze is trying to do. Let me cut off from the one side, and then as he was doing that, you saw Elise kind of hesitate, like, okay, oh, do I finish my blue buff or do I go help mid lane? You know, if she would have just finished her blue buff, then she would have been ahead. But right now, they're even on levels, and actually Nidalee has a small experience lead, even though they're even on levels. So not only did Nidalee put more pressure on the map, but she's still ahead in level experience.
Yeah. And something to really mention as well, almost all the lanes for KUGaming have actually gotten ahead in terms of CS. Bottom lane, a huge disparity, and actually Mr. Kinky actually found out Root does land. Everything is going down, but here comes Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz is going to be able to do anything? No! Nidalee does pouncing.